right out of college, I was supposed to accept a full-time job at McDonald's corporate, and which is I was basically going to be an undercover food inspector. Speaking of chicken nuggets, would have gotten to eat chicken nuggets every day, multiple times a day.
Wait, I'm curious, how much do they pay? Because it seems like to
For
be like
McDonald's?
a Harvard graduate, like minimum, you got to be making like 120K a year, like right off the gate.
I don't think so. No. I mean, it's. You'd be surprised even how many kids out of Harvard that just didn't have a job even when we graduated. Yeah.
Is that because their expectations are or their standards are high for their jobs? Because I feel like it's like
in part
Harvard.
maybe a little bit, but at the same time, I mean, I mean, of course, everyone thinks of Harvard as this, it's like the pinnacle of schools or whatever. But it doesn't really matter where you go if you have some sort of passion and you do well in college and whatever. So yeah, I knew. I mean, you'd be really surprised how many kids come out of Harvard with no job.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how much do undercover food inspectors make?
I think if I had to guess, the whole deal is probably around 6 figures, like 100K.
Okay.
But that would be including like a car and all this different stuff.
What made you accept that offer? Be like, that's the offer I want to take.
I don't know. I mean, chicken nuggets.
Really?
No, I feel like I wanted to do something with food and wanted to do something with business, and that was I got to talk to the franchise owners, right? The franchise and I think the people that own McDonald's locations, they often own, let's say, 15 or 10, right? So these are serious business people who have a huge operation going on, and they want to know how to make their franchisees better. So my job would have been to go undercover, inspect outside, inside, inspect the food, the people, how nice they are to me, whatever. And then at the end of the month, or however long periods in between, I forget, report back to the franchise owners and talk to them about how everything was. And so it's actually a really cool job. And I was going to go to Long Beach, California, and I was going to make my own schedule a little bit. I just had a quota each month, I think. I was going to surf. I was going to, hang out.
So it's not a 9 to 5 though, is it? Like you just go whenever you want?
No, it was a really cool job. I was actually really excited for it. And I kept in touch with the recruiter for a while because I was like, I'm really sorry, but I have this, I did a TV show. Things are all over the place right now. So I was keeping very transparent with her about the situation. And then eventually she was like, she asked, can we release the spot? And I said, yeah. So
when you say there's a quota, is there like you have to visit 50 McDonald's in this quarter and it's up to you when you visit them? And then what do? You just go in. I'm sure you have a checklist of items. You check the bathroom, order this, see the quality.
Exactly.
And then, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
And who hired you? Was it McDonald's or was it the franchise owners?
No, McDonald's, yeah.
So it would be in this section of McDonald's though.
Yeah,
you wouldn't be leaving this like region of McDonald's?
It was the first time they were ever doing this program.
Wow.
Which was really cool. 20,000 kids applied supposedly for 20 spots.
No.
Super hard to get positioned. Harder to get into than Harvard maybe.
Yeah.
Which is funny. But so no, really great job. Super nice people at the company. That's why I picked it, because I looked at some others. And I liked the people at McDonald's a lot. I really, really liked them all. And so, didn't work out, but maybe someday.
How would they not recognize you though, the employees, if you're continuing to like frequent the exact same, 15 or so McDonald's?
I don't know. I think your checklist was pretty big. You kind of venture out a little bit.
Not only that, but do you think the employees remember someone who comes in once every 5 months?
Probably got to stay undercover too.
Yeah. Maybe word gets out that you're the guy,
You wear glasses and a mustache.
No. I think even the TV show would make you less likely to be suspected, because they're like, he wouldn't be under, like, look at him. He wouldn't take this job.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say about that job?
I'm just saying, it's like, he's third on Master Chef. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's coming in eating a hamburger.
Yeah.
It's not like for any other purpose besides like eating a burger.
Did you need like to prove to them that you have a refined palate or something for that position?
No.
It's not about that. I'm sure it's like, did they put lettuce on this? Are there 3 pickles on this? Is
it
the
hot?
bathroom? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is the bathroom clean? Is the outside trash area neat? You know,
Yeah, the seating area cleaned. Yeah, I know McDonald's is really stringent for their franchise owners, and the franchise owners, I think, because I looked into this a long time ago, because I wanted to open up a franchise briefly, not a McDonald's, just a franchise in general. McDonald's was one of the toughest ones to get.
Yeah.
No, it was actually Chick-fil-A was the toughest one.
Yeah.
And then McDonald's.
Yeah.
But yeah, the McDonald's ones on average, I think each owner owns. The average owner is like 3 to 4 at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you have to keep $1 million liquid cash per business just to weather whatever, volatility they have in terms of like, sales and whatnot.
It's crazy.
But yeah, and I think for a McDonald's, they require some sort of prior restaurant or business ownership experience of another franchise. So I don't think you could just be a franchise owner for McDonald's. I think you have to operate something else first before you do McDonald's. Because you got to think, if you go to one McDonald's, you kind of assume it's the same as all of them.
Right.
So one bad owner is like, I don't like McDonald's anymore. It affects all of them.
It's crazy.
They're strict.
Yeah. Didn't work out.
Yeah.
And the reason why it didn't work out is because you started doing TikToks and stuff like that, and then that whole business.
I started just getting different opportunities from MasterChef, and then TikTok came a little bit later. But
What were some of the opportunities
that started popping up?
Yeah.
They weren't big. Nothing was big, but I did a collab with some protein bar type company, made a new bar with them. It did really well, whatever. The MasterChef story can only carry you for so long though,